friends, it's Donna with AK Gal Stamps. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Ohio in the USA. And I'm so glad that you popped by today. So if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up to like and share. That really would help my channel grow. But we're going to be making some gift card holders today. I've got 3 different templates I was going to show you. I've got 2 that are card format and 1 that is just a little gift card. So I think we'll just get started. I love Stampin' Up! Stuff, so I do use all their supplies. And if you're in the US and you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love it if you order from me. But we will start with this one right here that has just a little pop out in the side. So actually, I need to get a couple things while I'm thinking about it. So I'm using a couple different bundles, but this one I need to get the stamp out. I really like to color when I stamp things. So I don't know about you. I know that our Stampin' Right markers, I mean, I really like them. Really like them. And they are very similar to Copic markers. The only difference is theirs come in pairs and they blend together, which is a really nice thing that Copics don't necessarily do that, but they can. So this first one, let me get everything out here. So I'm using thick basic white cardstock for this, and the base is 4 1/4 by 9 3/4, and it's scored at 5 1/2, and then it's just going to fold over like that. You have a little bit extra here. Okay, so I've got Granny Apple Green. I've got one that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. It's going to go right in here, okay? And then I have another that is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8, and it's going to go right here. And then I've got Designer Series paper that is 4 by 4 that will go right here. And then I have another piece for the inside that is 4 by 5 1/4. It's going to go like that. And then we'll also have another piece for the pocket that is 3 3/4 by 2 1/8. Super easy, right? So I'm going to adhere all this stuff down. This is from that fun deer paper. I didn't get the dies for this or the stamp set. I just like the paper. I've been predominantly using the B side since I don't have that stamp set. And I've cut out a few deer that I like. So this will go on the inside of this gift card holder. I don't know if very many of you use gift cards much. I generally don't, but I do have quite a few people that I am giving gift cards to, so I need to definitely have those ready. Okay, and then I'm going to do this one. I don't know why I turned that over. That makes no sense, does it? It's the same color on both sides. Now we do have some paper that we're just coming out with that does have a slightly different color on one side. So you get like 2 shades in one piece of cardstock. I think that's kind of cool. And Stampin' Up! Is getting into more scrapbooking. We were really disheartened when we found out that Close to My Heart was closing, because they were a nice scrapbooking company. and they Stampin' Up! Got an agreement with them and took over whatever they had left over of their product. And we were thankful enough to get some makers into Stampin' Up! So there you've got those 4 pieces. This piece, you just want a very thin amount of adhesive, very thin, around 3 sides. So I'm trying not to use a lot of glue because, well, I'm going to put it in lengthwise, or portrait, I guess is what I'm thinking, the gift card. As if you put too much in and you want to put it the other way, it would not work well. And I'm just going to stick that right there. Let that glue set. I cut out one of the birds out of the paper. That's where that little bird came from. I cut that out. So I want the Merry Christmas to You stamp. So I'm using Christmas labels, and it has really neat nostalgic type dies. And I used this one. No, I didn't. I used my octagon punch. I'm bad. So let's get a block for that. And I am going to stamp with pecan pie, which is in the deer right there. Because I want to color in. That's what I like about this particular stamp, is that it has some empty spaces that you can color in, and I like coloring in. So there's that, and I will close that. And then I am going to use my Granny Apple Green and color in. I don't know why I get so much satisfaction out of this part. I just think when you get it finished, it looks really sharp. And it doesn't take hardly any time at all to do it. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on this for the front. Now, of course, you could add ribbon to this if you'd like to. I'm just not adding all that on there. I might put some embellishments on it. So I'll put that kind of at the middle. Put my little bird. I'm going to use a glue dot for my bird so that I am not making a mess with my glue. I know some people don't like to fussy cut either, but it's all right. I'm going to put it like it's landing on the M, like that. Like that. So then you can write here, and then you've got this little pocket for your gift card. Okay? Well, that's number 1. That is card number 1. I'll move this out of the way. And actually, I need to clean this so I can get it off the block and move on to card number 2. Okay, whoops, my paper trimmer fell. Okay, so this is this one. And you could actually make this bigger. You know, this is made out of an 11-inch sheet of paper, and the gift card goes right in here. If I can open this up, get my fingernail in there. Yeah, so it goes like that. Isn't that fun? Okay, so you need a base that is 4 1/4 by 11. Okay, and it is scored at 3, 4 1/2, 6, and 9 1/4. And then you fold valley, mountain, valley, valley. Okay, and this right here is going to go together. And I'm just going to put some glue on the edge because I'm cutting out this centerpiece, which I will do that with you so you can see that. I just want to leave the middle empty, and we will put that together. Press, press, press. I do like Tombow glue. I don't use, I mean, I do use this sometimes, but it's wider, just like Tear and Tape is wider, and it takes up too much space when I'm using a gift card, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to cut in and cut in, and then try and use my paper trimmer to cut through 2 pieces of cardstock. That is the plan. So I'm just trying to find that. I can see that. Let's see how I'm doing. Not quite there. Did I get that? No, it's still not quite all the way. Trying so hard not to get all the way there. Almost. It's just a. Did I get it? I'd rather be too short than too long, right? And then I'm going to cut this all the way down, meet that. And if it doesn't quite get it, oh, it did. Okay, and this one, let's go down just a little bit. And there. Okay, so you've got that piece. So that is where you put your gift card, okay? Now you need some DSP. You have 3 pieces that are going to be the same size. Well, 2 DSP, and they are 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. And then you need one that you want to stamp on that's also 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. And then you'll need a piece of designer series paper that is 1 5/8 by 4 1/8. So we need to have, we're going to put all this pretty glitzy stuff on the outside, right here. So you're using just like 1/8 of an inch border, nice and small, okay? And then I was going to use the other side for on the inside of the card. This is really pretty paper too. This comes in a suite of product that has lots of wonderful leaves in it. And then you should really use a bone folder. I didn't do that like I should have, to try and get that to fold better. And this is going on this side right here. Prettying that up. Like that. Do you ever have the problem where, you know, you're really kind of hoping that your blade will just last a little while longer? because you don't have your new blades you ordered. Use aluminum foil. I take a strip of aluminum foil and I fold it so that I've got a nice little rectangular piece, but it's multiple layers. Not a big piece. I mean, aluminum paper is expensive. And I just go back and forth with my blade over and over. Move the paper over the aluminum foil a little bit this way or that way, and just go over and over it. It'll really help sharpen your blade so you can use it for quite a bit longer. Okay, this one I am going to stamp. Let's see. I'm going to use this stamp set. Hope your season is filled with magic. That's what I'm putting there, just to be able to sign it if you'd like. And I'm just using Memento. This is the Craft White ink pad. It doesn't come inked, but it comes with the Craft White ink that you can put on it, because that does dry up very quickly. But I got this idea from Melissa Winko that to put the Memento on it. The pad is different and it holds the ink a lot longer. It doesn't dry out so fast. So I really like it. That's a good idea. And it stamps better, I think. I mean, with the regular Memento pad, you've got to ink that up quite a bit. And often, I mean. So this one, you don't have to do that as much, but granted, you do have to do quite a bit initially when you're putting the ink in it. Okay, so this is going on here, and then I'm building the front. You could use magnets if you wanted to, and put them underneath the DSP before you put the DSP on here and here. I didn't do that. So you got that, and then we have this. This is going to go like this down here, and this will stick underneath it. I'm going to use some dimensionals on there. And what did I use? Okay, I used, let's see, Peace on Earth maybe? What am I going to use here? Will that fit? Yes, I think that will fit. And I'm going to use black with that as well. Hope I don't mess this up. Got too much ink. Very good. Clean that off. That's good. Love these dies. They are just great. So I want to stick this on here, but I want to make sure I give it enough height to be able to hold this closed. So I might just do too high. That might help on here, because I also want to get the foliage on here. I think this could go like right here. Like this, I hope. Will this work? Because this I want to bend so that that will go underneath there like that. This is going to glue right here. When I'm die cutting off of designer paper, you know, you may not have a full image because it's on an edge, and that's what I did. I'm going to use that and stick it underneath here, and that will work. Like that. And then this will be on top. This will be on the other piece of paper, the flap. Like that. But there you go. So you lift this up, and there's your gift card. And you just got to use your fingernails here and put that right there. Isn't that a cool one? I got this from Jackie Williams. I think she's in New Zealand. But that is our second project, and I will move this aside and we will do one more. And this is this one, and it uses up some DSP, so that's also a great card for you. It's got a little pocket in here. You can put a note in here, gift card, whatever you'd like to put in. So, and I'm using the Snowy Scenes Designer Series paper and the stamp set. I need to get a drink of orange. That hits the spot. Okay. So, our next packet, I cut out the snow globe. I have the dies, but I wanted to use up the Designer Series paper. So, your base is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm using my pink, petal pink, I think is what it's called. And then I used a 4 by 5 1/4 cardstock. Same color, but I used the Snowy Scenes, Snowy Wonder, Snowy Scenes embossing folder. I will make sure to put all my links in the description if you are interested in them. There's that. Like that, like that. I think we're even. Okay, that's going to go on here, but we'll do that a little later. This is for my sentiment. That's for the inside. The Designer Series paper, that's also for the inside, is 5 1/4 by 12. And you're going to score at 4 and 8. But I thought that it needed just a little bit taken off this inside edge. So I would just take off a skimpy little piece, just like that. 1/16 of an inch, just a little itty bitty piece. Okay, and then you are going to cut. I want to leave a little bit at the top here and a little bit down here, so I'm not doing corner to corner. I am bringing it in a little bit, but you do you. You know, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to cut it all the way. Just that bit, so I can have like a corner here and a corner there. And when you cut and your paper has a ridge or something, just take your bone folder and go over it. That'll take care of that. Okay, so this is going like this, and this like this, and it goes inside. But I'm going to glue just this bottom section here for my flap. So that stays closed. And like I said, you can put a bookmark in here, your gift card in here. You could probably put a little pouch of hot chocolate in here or cider in there. That'll all fit. Okay, so we're going to put glue on. This side. Sticking that in there, making sure it's even on both sides. Okay, and then closing that. Okay, and then I'm going to open it up and put glue on this side. I don't glue both sides because knowing me, I would not get it set right and it would be kind of crooked. I'm just going to close this over it. It's a little bit thicker, but as long as you don't go crazy with a lot of stuff, you should be able to get one stamp on there. This is 3.5 by 4 3/4 that's going to go right here for your inside and where you could write. So I'm going to use some dimensionals on this right here. That's just so cute. Little village. Love the other side too. That's really pretty. Okay, so we'll put that on. Get these all off. Did I get that one off? Nope. Here we go. So I got up and my husband and I went out and did some Black Friday shopping. Got a lot of our gifts out of the way, which was great. Getting that done. I have to say that I do a lot more online shopping. That is for sure. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Okay, so there's that. And then Pool Party is in this. Let's see, I wanted to stamp. Did I take that and put it away? I must have. I need a little block for my stamp. So I can do a little, I know they have like 3 different snowflakes in this, and they also cut them out. So many good things in this. And I'm going to use this one right here, this middle size one. And I need some scrap paper because I need to stamp off. I'm going to trim this down also because it's a little bit too big for me. That's okay. That is enough for that. Now I'll just do a little bit of trimming. Okay, because I don't want that quite as big. And then I'm going to do this probably about here. And then I'm going to take some off here. See how that does. And just a little bit, I think, over here, just a smidge. And then, where did I put my corner rounder? Right there. This is retired, but I am going to use this. Like that. And then this one, like, oh, I got it. That kind of curves that. And then I need some ribbon. I didn't get ribbon. Just have a sample of that. I want to put that underneath this. This is too big though, too long. I'll just cut it off when I put it on here. Now I need this adhesive. I'll stick it right to the back. So I'll do it like that. And then I'll trim it. That one. And that one. That works. And we'll put that just on the ribbon just to give it a little bit extra enforcement. Okay, so there's that. And then we need a panel for the inside, which was the 3.5 by 4 3/4. And I wanted to use another sentiment out of the Sweetest Star. It's just really cute. And I need some tape. Need some blue tape because I am going to, this sentiment is too long for my piece of paper. See, it's too long. So, let's see. We are wishing you, that's the first part. And I'm just going to go on the edge so that I don't get black where I don't want it. Okay, so there's that. And we'll put that here. Wishing you. And then I'm going to clean it off. And then I need to block off the wishing you. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm just trying not to go over that tape too much because I don't want to catch it on the paper by accident. A holly jolly Christmas. And there you go. Cute. That's a cute sentiment. And I am going to stamp the little penguin in that stamp set. There's that. And I'm going to color his feet and his beak, and that's it. He is pretty easy to color. And then there's his beak. Okay. And I'll put a little bit of glue on him. This is just a cute little stamp set. And then he will go right here. Hopefully centered. And then this little guy is going to go right here. And there is that. Put that right down there. That is just really cute. Love it. I am going to put some embellishments on these. These are just really striking. They've got silver, gold, and black. And where is my take your pick tool? I lost it, of course. Didn't know where it is. Well, I guess I will use some scissors. I'm going to use the silver. Put one over here. One right there. And one right there for that one. What a cute little gift card holder that one is. This one, where am I? I'm going to use black, I think. It's pretty glitzy. Like that. And like that. And that. And we just bend this in. Like that. There's that one. And where's the other one? This one. Ooh, that one's pretty. But I think I'm going to use the golder color with this one. Oops. this. And there we go. So I hope you like these projects. Let's see, and where did I put the other one? Right here. So that was my original. My original looked like that one too. Both those are the same, but there you go. So I hope you enjoyed those and give them a go. Hope you guys have a great Friday. I'll see you later. Bye.